Okay, welcome to the second part of the same story we read. Okay, the chapter was The Lost Child by Mulkraj Anand. This is the second part. So, let me remind you what we have read in the first part. Last of the first part was the boy was attracted by a dove and he dropped some petals collected by him. In between, his parents called him. So we will start again. The parents called the child who was running and playing around a banyan tree. They lifted him and walked down a narrow twisting lane through which they crossed. The parents called the child who was running and playing around a banyan tree. They lifted him and walked down a narrow twisting lane through which they crossed the mustard fields and reached the fair. So the picture here given is of a banyan tree. Just think for a while, the child was playing around this banyan tree, okay, and finally his parents called him, lifted him, and they just walked through a narrow lane. They crossed the mustard field and finally their destination was the fair. They reached the fair. As they were about to reach the fair, just before it, the child saw huge crowds of people walking from all directions towards the fair. The dense crowd scared him and he stepped back for a while, but the next moment he got attracted to the mind-boggling crowd of humanity. So, in a fair, what is the first instance come to your mind? Number of people, huge number of people, they join the fair from different directions. Here different roads that join at the fair. So people, crowd of people, you can say, they were coming from all directions. So first of all, it was in his life a first instance to see such number of people. So he was scared, he was feared. Okay, finally they reached the fair. As they were about to reach the fair, just the child saw huge crowds of people walking from all directions towards the fair. Okay, the dense crowd scared him and he stepped back for a while, but the next moment he got attracted to the mind-boggling crowd of humanity. This is repeated twice, so write it once. Okay, so next. At the entrance of the fair, to one corner, a sweetmeat seller had set up a shop. Now you just concentrate your mind what he first came across. First is sweetmeat seller selling sweets. Okay, he was selling various sweets like gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi and jalebi. The sweets were displayed at different heights and were covered with foils of gold and silver. The boy's mouth watered when he sighted his favorite barfi. Okay, some important attractive sweets are mentioned here. Gulab jamun is mentioned here, rasgulla, barfi and jalebi. Out of that, the favorite dish, favorite sweet of the boy was barfi. So definitely his mouth watered by looking into the attractive barfi, and it was decorated with silver and gold foils. You must have visited a sweet shop. The sweets are being displayed through the glass and they are looking attractive. So here also the boy was attracted by the barfi because it was his favorite sweet. He expressed his desire to get one in a low voice because he knew that his request would be refuted by his parents. So naturally he liked barfi, he wanted to purchase, but in a low voice he expressed his desire because in his mind it was going that definitely his parents would refuse. Okay, refuse his desire. They would say that he was greedy for the barfi. Okay, greedy, you know, special attraction, more attraction towards something, greedy for barfi. As he did not expect that his demand would be fulfilled, he walked further. Okay, without asking a word to his parents. Next. The next stall, first was sweet seller, second one was, next stall was that of a flower seller. Okay, look at the picture. A flower seller is there having different flowers. He announced that he was selling garland of gulmohar flowers. The child wanted one of those. He walked towards the basket of lawyers and again announced his desire to have one in a low voice because he knew that his demand would not be fulfilled. Second time he came across with a flower seller. He wanted to buy a bunch of flowers, but he knew that it would be refused by his parents. So in a low voice he asked to purchase, but they would refuse to buy him the flowers as they would say that they were cheap. Okay, just telling that the flowers were cheap, parents would deny. So again the boy walked ahead without expecting a reply from his parents, without asking anything, without expecting for any sort of reply from his parents. He walked along them. Next. Now a balloon seller. The next thing that the child came across was a balloon seller selling balloons of different colors of the rainbow colors, we can say, different colors. Okay, here's the different color of balloon is just attached with the rainbow color. The boy was attracted to the shiny colors of the balloons and wanted to have them all. So as a child, most attraction is the balloon. So here he got the different colors of balloon. He wanted to have them all. He knew that his parents would not buy the balloons for him as they would reason that he was too old to play with them. Okay, they would say you are too old, you are not a small child now, so balloon is not appropriate for you. So the child walked further. Okay, next. Now a snake charmer. Then he paused at a snake charmer who was playing a flute and the snake was twisting its neck to the music. Have you seen such situation when a snake charmer is playing the favorite tune and the snake is just moving here and there with the tune of the music? Here in this situation the snake had coiled itself in a basket and had raised its head out. As you can see in the picture, it bent and moved its neck gracefully like a swan. It seemed that the music of the flute was heard by the snake's invisible ears and created the effect of a waterfall on it because it swayed its neck in a similar way. As you all know that snakes are not having their ears, but how they feel, how they know the sound, they feel the vibrations. Okay. So here with the vibration the snake was moving its head as if someone would see, he would easily know that the snake is listening the music and moving its head. The boy walked towards the snake charmer, but as his parents had warned him to remain away from the unpleasant music played by such men, he walked further. So here the parents would say no, because they have already warned him that don't go near an unpleasant music. Unpleasant music, the flute which is played by the snake charmer. So he walked further, he joined his parents. Next. Then he saw the roundabout swing. You can see the picture. Have you come across with such swing? In a Meena Bazaar, you come across with? It was full of men, women and children who were enjoying the ride. So when he saw this roundabout swing, the roundabout swing was full of with different ages, men, women and children. The boy watched the people on the roundabout and then with a lot of courage expressed his desire to go on the roundabout. Here one thing you must mention, I want to mention here that earlier he came across with the sweetmeat, the flower seller, the balloon seller. Okay, he did not ask for it, but now he was unable to keep his desire. He expressed his desire here to go on the roundabout. When his parents did not reply, when he asked and he waited for the reply of his parents, They did not reply. He turned towards them. He saw that they were nowhere around. Finally, when he searched his parents for the reply, he did not found them. They were nowhere. He looked around and behind, but his parents were nowhere to be seen. He looked towards his front, towards his back, towards his side, but he didn't get his parents anywhere. Okay, next. Now this is the condition of the child. You can see the picture. He was crying. The boy cried loudly, jogged his body and ran here and there, calling out for his parents. He was full of fear and tears started rolling down his cheeks. As he wailed and ran around, his turban opened and his clothes became muddy. So now think for a while, a small kid, a small child, when his parents were with him, he was protected. He was having no fear. He was looking the different things kept in different shops. He was attracted for it. He was asking his parents to purchase it, whether with his voice or in his mind. He was asking it. But now he got to know that there were no parents. Okay, so he cried loudly because he searched his parents everywhere around him, but he didn't get his parents. So now he cried a lot. After some time he gave up. The loud cries turned into mild sobs. What is a sob? When we cry a lot, at last the same sound, the crying, it would not continue. It changed to sob. Okay, less sound. He saw some people standing and talking and tried to find if his parents were among them. Again, very big fair, in a very big field. The fair was there. So he ran here and there to see if his parents were somewhere. The laughter and talks of the people were meaningless for the child. Here one thing you must think, that the fair is a place of happiness, a place of laughter, and the different people, they were laughing, they were merrymaking, they were happy, they were talking to each other happily, but it is having no meaning for the child. It is meaningless for the child. He was simply searching for his parents. His intention was to search his parents only. Okay, next. The boy ran towards a temple which was crowded with people. Now he saw that number of people somewhere crowded at a particular place. That is a temple. In front of the temple, the people were crowded. He ran through the lakhs of men. He was very small in size, so he ran through the lakhs of men, calling out for his parents. The crowd was pushing each other as he neared the entrance of the temple. The crowd was very much when the entrance of the temple came. The boy got scared of huge strong men who stared people with their murderous eyes and pushed them with their strong and big shoulders. So it was difficult for him to pass through them. The boy could have been crushed under the feet of the men had his cries not been heard by a man in the crowd. So in the meantime, what happened? The crowd was huge. Huge number of people are there at the entrance of the temple, and at the time he just shouted loudly, and it was heard by a man. The man, when he heard the sound of the child from below, he lifted the child. Okay, a man from the crowd lifted the child. Okay, next. Here, this is the picture. You can see, as the man got the child out of the crowd, he asked him how he had reached there. First question asked by the man, that child, how you reached here? Okay, and what were his parents' names? So that he could easily identify his parents and would give the child to its original parents. The boy cried even more and repeated that he wanted to go to his parents. But in return, in reply, the boy was unable to tell the name of his parents, or from where he came he was unable to say. So he cried he cried a lot and repeated one thing, that I want my father, I want my mother. Or simply we can say that he wanted to go to his parents. The man tried to relax the child by taking him to the roundabout swing. First, the man took him to the roundabout swing. He offered him a ride, but the child screamed, shouted and wept loudly that he wanted his parents. Again he said, I want my father, I want my mother. Okay, next. The man started walking back on the same route which the child had taken. So he took the child to the snake charmer. He asked him to listen to the nice music being played by the snake charmer. The child shot his ears and with his fingers and screamed loudly that he wanted his parents. The man took the child to the bright colored balloons, hoping that he might get cheered by seeing them. He offered a balloon to the child, but he turned away and wept for father. For father. He wanted his father and mother. Okay, again the same thing in your textbook it is written, I want my father, I want my mother, he said. The man tried to make the child happy and took him to the flower seller now. He asked him to smell the fragrance of the flowers and offered him a garland. Okay, but the child was not in a mood to take the smell of the flowers. So again he uttered the same sound, I want my father, I want my mother. Next, the child refused the smell of flowers that he wanted to buy earlier, because now his priority was to get his parents. Finally, the man took him to the sweetmeat seller and offered to buy sweets for him. Still the child did not want his favorite sweet but wanted his parents. Okay, here also the child is unwilling to purchase anything. Next. So before completion, let me tell you one thing, that earlier the child came across with all those things, the sweet, flowers, balloons, the sound of the snake charmer, the flute played by the snake charmer. All those things were once again showed by the man, but it was meaningless for him, because earlier he was having his father and mother, his parents, but now he missed his parents. So now parents or father and mother are very important for a child. Here we can see the love and affection in between parents and a child, which is clearly shown. So what we should do? We should always love, there should be affection, and we should always respect our father and mother, and we should go with them. So this is all about this chapter. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.